You basically ruined my life. So now I'm here to do the same.
But for you to steal from me, your own flesh and blood?
I really don't care.
You don't love her?
Honestly, I don't. Everything that she has, she owes me, and that's just how I feel.
I still love you. You're my sister.
Plaintiff Anissa Williams claims she tried to help her big sister when she was down and out. But Big Sis wound up grabbing her debit card and draining her bank account. She's suing for $3,400. Defendant, Nasheema Green, claims she deserved a shopping spree as payment for
Please raise your right
spending
hand.
her childhood raising her little sister.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. The Honorable Judge Jerry Springer now presiding.
Good morning, Najee. How are you?
I'm doing well, Judge. Thank you.
Good.
This is case number 028 on the docket, Williams versus Green.
Let's see. Here we have the plaintiff, Anissa Williams,
Yes.
and you are suing, your sister.
Yes.
Okay. Nasheema Green.
Nasheema.
Nasheema. Okay. For $3,400, you're saying for fraud due to misuse of your debit card.
Yes.
First, I want to hear about your relationship. So how would you describe your relationship?
First off, Your Honor, I'll start by saying that our relationship when we were younger, we were tight like this.
Yeah.
Because our parents worked a lot and we didn't really have adults around us, so she basically was my mom. And I get that at a time, like, she, at a period of time, like, she, put her childhood on hold just to take care of me, like, to talk to me about, my first boyfriends when I would get my first period.
Yeah.
And, just we were very close. But now, as we got older, I just feel like she doesn't like me. Like, I'm only good enough if I'm able to buy her something or give her money. And that's just extremely heartbreaking to me because I looked up to her.
What about that?
Anyway, okay, so when we were younger, we were close, but, I had no choice in raising, I had no choice to do that. Like, our parents, like she said, wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I gave up most of my childhood. And it's like, as I got older, I started to think about so many sacrifices I made, and I just don't think it's fair. I mean, that's my sister, yes, but she didn't have to make any type of sacrifices. I did, so I feel like everything that she has, she owes me, and that's just how I feel.
So you both agree that you played a big role in her growing up?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
You're my sister. Like, you're supposed to, family does that for each other. Like, you make me feel like
Nobody
you don't
did
even
anything for me, so I really don't care.
But you're my
You don't
older
love her?
sister.
I mean, I do love her, but I don't like her. I mean,
But I did nothing to you. I look up to you. You're my hero.
whatever.
You was.
I'm sorry, but whatever. No one felt bad for me. Nobody, you didn't ask me to take care of you. Nobody asked me to do anything, and I don't have anything to show for it. So
I just thought you was doing it out of kindness of your heart because
no,
I'm
I
your
had
younger
no
sister.
choice. I had no choice.
Okay, tell me about your case.
Well, Your Honor, my sister, first off, I'm 24, I'm young, and I'm just trying to stay afloat. I do hair, and I'm only able to travel within New York City. I was saving up to get a used car, so maybe if some of my clients, potential clients want me to come to Pennsylvania, wherever, I can drive to them just so I could survive. But my sister, she called me up and she let me know that her boyfriend kicked her out because she was cheating and lying, and it's not a surprise. But I didn't have any problem with her staying with me until they hashed things out.
What you're saying is she called you and said, I'm fighting with my boyfriend, I got kicked out, can I stay with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, so I had no problem. Like, I have a big heart, and my thing is I never forgot anything that
You shouldn't have a problem with me staying with you because, again, it's been times that I had to stay with you, so I expected you to say yes. That's why I called you.
Out of my heart, like, just because of the person that I am, like, I had no problem with it. So I didn't expect her to pitch in to buy anything, get food. Like, I was the one who was buying stuff for her, getting food for her, and whatever she wanted. So one day I'm cooking dinner, and we were supposed to have a sister's night, and drinking a little bit of wine and watching some movies and just, just enjoying each other's company because I love her. And, just at the end of the day, I sent her to the grocery store to get some items that, we was missing. And I was like, hey, just get some things for yourself, too. And I never had a doubt in my mind that, oh, wait, watch her. She's good. Because she never stole from me before. Like, again, I'm looking at this person like my mom.
You gave her the card to go out and get some items as you were making dinner.
Exactly. So she comes back with the groceries, and I'm just preoccupied cooking, and I'm like, go ahead, just put it on my dresser, the card. So I'm expecting her to put it on my dresser. There's my name on the card. I worked for that money. So we're supposed to be enjoying ourselves. Everything was normal to me. We're eating, watching movies. I get a little tired.
It wasn't that normal.
How wasn't it normal?
It wasn't that normal, but you can continue. Go ahead.
Anyways, I'm just getting a little tired, and I just head off to bed. I wake up in the morning. She's nowhere to be found. And then, I'm calling her. I'm sorry. Can I just finish,
Yeah,
please?
but you missed out the part that the reason why, remember the argument that we had? And you brought up my situation. So, of course,
I called her to find out because I'm getting all types of, I have an app that connects to my debit card. So whenever somebody spends something, I know, me, obviously. So I'm getting all types of charges from Macy's, Lyft, PayPal. She's emailing herself money from PayPal.
Wait, so when you
for
got
my
up the
card.
next morning, you're saying she was gone.
Yeah, I called her and I said, hey sis, but I know I already see where she's at because I'm getting the alerts. So I just started off normal. I just wanted to know if she was gonna tell me the truth. So I said, hey sis, hey, where are you? Oh, I'm at my friend's house chilling. So I immediately, I'm just a calm and reserved person, but I just get so outraged that she could just sit there and just be so calm with lying to me. So I'm like, I know where you're at. You stole my card. You're going to Macy's. You're spending $2,600 for 2 weeks at a hotel. I know where you're at. I'm not. What are you talking about? I didn't do this. So once I brought up that her boyfriend kicked her out and that she's a liar and she's a thief, then I guess I hit a nerve. And she's like, yeah, I don't owe you anything. I basically raised you. You owe me this. And she hangs up the phone on me. She hangs up the phone on me. And she doesn't answer any of my calls or my texts. And for me, it's just I open my heart, I open my home, because I never forgot anything that you did for me. You was always there for me. You was always there for me. But for you to steal from me, your own flesh and blood,
Okay.
you know that I'm trying to survive.
Well, I was trying
You
to
took
survive too.
everything
And
from me.
nobody
I
did
can't even
anything
go
for
to
me,
work.
so
I don't
whatever.
I don't even have $275 to go on a train. And my thing is, what did I do so wrong? I'm just being a little sister. I looked up to you.
Well, I didn't have anybody to look up to, so honestly, I don't.
But
all
we
of
had
this
each
crying
other.
right now. I don't really care about. Seriously, I just don't. Honestly, I don't.
I told you to
parents
go
weren't
get
there, and,
groceries,
how
not
do you
go
allow
on a shopping spree.
A child to look after another. I don't care. Seriously.
Don't you
really
have a
don't.
heart? Don't
No,
you have a
I
soul?
don't. I don't.
What type of human
I
being are
don't.
you?
In my world, it's my world. I really don't care. Seriously, when I was crying all of those times when I was by myself with you and our younger brother doing this, doing that, nobody cared about anything. No one. So I don't care. I'm sorry, we've been going through some things over the past few years on and off, and I just feel some type of resentment. My childhood has been taken away from me, and I just think that you basically ruined my life. So now I'm here to do the same. I don't care.
How did I ruin your
Whatever.
life? I thought you enjoyed the times when we were playing Barbie dolls, or when we were watching movies, or when we would go to the park.
That's when we were way younger, and I wasn't really there. But as we started to get older, and I had more responsibilities, even more taking care of you, it was just wow, that's not fair. Why you were able to do what you wanted to do.
But I mean,
No.
honestly, we could have went to a family
No.
therapist. We could have talked about it. How did it
No.
result to you taking from me?
No.
I work hard for my money.
I don't-
I'm pretty sure everybody works hard for their
Okay.
money. You can't just take what you want.
Let's get down to specifics. You are suing for $3,400.
Yes.
Those, I assume, are the items on your debit card
Yes.
that I have here in front of me.
Yes.
That are attributed to her and are not the groceries or whatever
Right.
you asked her to go out and get.
Right, Your Honor, I have here some papers, hotel receipts, and also the dispute form. When I called my debit card company, they told me that I would not be able to get my money back regardless what. I explained to them the situation, and I guess, that made it even worse. And of course, they're not gonna care. They just care whether people put money on their card.
You told them the truth that you gave your card to your sister to go out and get some groceries.
Right.
Well, once you gave the card to your sister, then it's too easy for people then to say, hey, why didn't you just say you weren't supposed to spend that, and then you don't have to
Right,
pay
but Jerry,
the bill?
I also
Oh,
told
I
him,
understand why the credit card.
I don't have anything right now.
I got it. I got it.
I really, honestly, just want to stay away from her. Like, and I want to get my stuff in order. I mean, if I don't want to be around her, I don't have to, and that's all I'm
But
going to
what's
say.
your deal with me? What did I do to you? What did I ever do to you but be good to you? I let you into my home, like,
I put you on a pedestal for years.
by doing what
years,
you're supposed to
taking
do.
care of you. That was not my job. I did not push you out.
But why would you do that to me?
Because you don't care about how I feel. You don't. You're saying all
I'm
of this
your little
because you're in front of
sister.
him. I don't care. If you cared about how I felt, why would you bring up something that would hurt me?
Because
I really
you were
don't.
lying to me.
Whatever.
You were lying to me when I asked you, where are you? I saw the alerts to my
Okay.
account. I'm not an idiot.
All right.
I didn't tell you. I told you to go get groceries and put my card back. I trusted you as a sister.
Whatever.
As my mom, basically.
Well, I didn't
I
have
didn't
anybody
tell you to
that
go
I
on a
can
wild
trust.
shopping spree and
And I
pay
trusted
for a
you
hotel.
to be there. Instead, you want to bring up situations with me and my boyfriend. Like, why?
So
why
that
the
gives
hell
you
would
a
you do
right
that?
to steal from
yes,
me?
it does. She gave me the card to get groceries. I took it from her to get whatever I needed to get. And honestly, I really don't even care. Whatever. I came here to tell you that straight.
When this case is over, you're all going home. But this is
I
your
don't know
life.
where she's going.
There ought to be.
It won't be around you.
There
so.
ought to be a way that the hostility is stopped between you two, because I'm not saying you haven't had a tough life based on what you're
'Cause I
saying.
have.
I know. I agree. Okay? I totally agree. But to take it out on her doesn't make any sense. It's not going to make your life any better. And she's really not at fault for what you're angry about. I know you had a fight, but, siblings always have fights. Family members have fights. Okay, things are said that probably shouldn't have been said. Put that aside. The rest of your life, when you're in real trouble, let's say one day, and I hope it doesn't happen, the blood is going to be there for you, and you two could be, you've given a lot to her. You really have. I'm not making a judgment based on how I think you ought to behave towards your sister, and I'm not for a second doubting that you obviously are angry and feel hurt, etc. You're saying life has been unfair to you and all that. All I am saying is, regardless of what your motivation is, you are not allowed under the law to take money from someone.
It's called fraud.
Period.
Whatever.
Whatever the reason is. Normally in a situation where you take someone's money, she could have called the cops.
Right.
You're just not allowed to do that. And you're admitting that it was her card and that you did make those expenditures. She is entitled to be reimbursed for the money you spent that she did not give you permission to spend. I find for the plaintiff in the sum of $3,400.
Can you reimburse me my life back? How about that?
How am I gonna do
Just-
that? I
I'm
didn't
done.
take anything from you, Nasheema.
Yeah, you did.
I still love you. You're my sister.
Okay, like
You're
I said,
my
I love
sister.
you too, but I don't like you.
You don't like me? What reason? I always looked up to you. Like, you're resenting me because of what our parents did. Like, I had no control over that. Now imagine if you was the little sister. Would you
And
feel
then
good?
you probably would feel the same way that I
know,
feel.
but would you feel good about me resenting you because of it?
I feel like my life got ruined, so now she can feel how I feel.
I'm happy that Judge Jerry sees it my way, and I really appreciate him.
I don't feel like that relationship could be repaired.
At the end of the day, if she doesn't want to be in my life, then she doesn't need to be in my life.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. For more Judge Jerry, click here. For more Jerry Springer, click here.